But if I did, that would have been my entry and that would have been my take profit. If you haven't entered this, you could wait for a pullback to the entry point. There's a chance that that will happen. If it does, you could enter, if you haven't already, at around 16116 at the top of this candle on the 1 hour chart. So welcome back to Old Man Wisdom. We're just following on from last week where we looked at the US100 or the Nasdaq, and I'm just really reviewing the trade that I took, which was basically here. The reason I took this trade was because if we zoom up, it was at this candle here that it came over the 3 pip line on the MACD. You can maybe just see it at the bottom here. So I would have bought here at roughly 16. I think the candle closed at 16120, and my stop loss was set at 1600. So it was about 12 pips, and we was looking at 24 pips, which was roughly up here at 16350. And you'll see that I reviewed the video at around this point. So everything up here wasn't there last Sunday when I posted my video. The price was hovering around this area here. And obviously, as you can see, it pulled up slightly and dropped back, went nowhere near the stop loss, and of course carried on upwards on its merry way and would have hit the take profit up here. So that would have been a really nice trade indeed. And the overall trend really has been upwards for many months. So there's no reason to really see why you would change that, other than obviously we're looking at the 1 hour chart here. If I just add this moving average and we go up to the 1 day chart, you'll see that my analysis as to why I was looking to buy was simply because price was above the 20 simple moving average on the daily chart. That is the reason why I would that is the reason why I was saying last week that you would buy the Nasdaq or the US100. So if we go back to the 1 hour chart, the same thing applies. We can ignore the moving average now on the 1 hour chart, but we would be looking to buy again. And until price moves below this 3 pip mark, it says 2.8 here. It's simply because I can't quite get it on the 3 pip, but until it moves below and then back above, we would be looking to buy at that point. So price needs to come down a little bit more first before we would be looking to buy. But again, that would be the reason why I would next week be looking to buy on the US100 from the 1 hour chart. And it's based purely and simply on the fact that price is above the 1 day 20 simple moving average. And then back onto the 1 hour chart, we're looking at the MACD here with a setting of 30,110. So we want it to drop below the 3 pip mark, and the first candle that pops its head back above it would be the candle we would buy on, and then we would be looking for the kind of last logical low. I personally have a maximum stop loss of 50 pips, and I work from a 2-to-1 trading ratio. So if I'm risking my maximum of 50 pips, I would be looking at a take profit of 100. But in this case, you know, sometimes like in this trade here, we was only risking 12 pips. So we was looking at getting around 24 to 25 pips, which is what happened. The same might be true of next week. We might only be risking 20 pips or so, maybe even 15 to 20 pips. But if we're risking 20 pips, we want to be taking profit of 40 pips. So you'll have to keep an eye on this. If this is one of your favorite currencies that you like to trade, then this is my little strategy that I use. I mainly trade on the Euro USD. My latest analysis of the Euro USD has just been released, and here it is on the pop-up in the corner. So feel free to go and look at that video and see my strategy a bit more closely. I usually trade off of the MT4 platform. This, of course, is TradingView. So it has a slightly different feel to it. I quite like it, actually. I've not really used it before. Even though I've been trading for 6 years, it's not something that I've really been looking at before. But I do quite like it. And obviously it gives you the option of a few more currencies than maybe an MT4 platform would. It all depends on your broker, of course. But so for next week, yes, I would again be looking to buy, and my strategy, as I've just explained, is based off of the MACD. So if you would like to know a bit more about this strategy, then here are some videos on my channel, Old Man Wisdom. So please browse the content. If you like it, please subscribe and follow along. I release videos every single week, so hopefully it's something that you enjoy. Anyway, enjoy your weekend, have a fabulous time, take care, and of course until next time, I'll see you soon.